Hi there, in this video segment we're going to talk about how you can add audio to your video. So in order to begin the process, we first of all just want to take a quick look at some of the navigation involved in inserting audio into your video track. Let's take a look here at our timeline below. First of all, before you start to insert audio, you want to make sure that you have an audio track listed down below here. It should be blank, and mine is right now. I have my two video tracks and an audio track listed here. If for some reason you don't have an audio track, you can always add one by clicking the plus sign right here, choose audio, and give the audio track a name, and then click OK. And now you'll notice I have an additional audio track listed here. You can always delete a track if you don't want it by clicking the trash, and then you'll be back to the way it looked originally here. So you have an audio track. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you display that audio track in its largest display size possible. It just makes it a little easier in terms of editing your audio clip. So click the little down arrow just to the right, and you'll notice that you can do small, medium, or large. And I'm going to increase this to the largest possible frame size, just so it's a little easier to see when I drag and drop my audio in. The next thing that you want to make sure that you are familiar with is down in the bottom right-hand corners where you can adjust the zoom in and zoom out of your timeline. And right now I'm going to zoom out as far as I can. It just makes it a little easier when it comes to cropping your audio clip. So the next step here is to actually find that music and start to drag and drop it in here. So at the top on where you have your buttons listed, there's a button for audio. We're going to go ahead and select that. There are three categories of audio. There's free music. There's some good stuff in there. You can see the time length. If you want to listen, get a little preview of what it's going to sound like. Inspiration, mega music. You can click stop. So you can do that for all of them listed in that category. And there's some good stuff in there. There's sound effects. And there's also our final category, premium music, which with our Wii video for the Elk River School District, there's some nice audio clips in here as well. So we can go down here to the sentimental section, and I can take a listen to Fairy Tale. That sounds like good stuff. I think I want to put that into my little video here. So let's go ahead and do that. So what we want to do is just click on it. It's 2 minutes and 18 seconds, but my video here is only about 37 seconds in length. So I'm going to have to crop some of this out. So let's take a look at how to do that. Right now I'm just going to drag and drop it in here, and there's way too much on here. So I'm going to actually click anywhere on the track here, and then I'm going to find the two little arrows at the end and click, and I'm going to cut that out. Actually, I'm going to put two audio clips in here. So this first one called Fairy Tale is going to play for about half, and then I'm going to use another audio clip here for the last half of my video. Let's go with that one. So close to achievement. So I'm going to drag and drop that one right next to it. And again, this is where it's kind of nice to be totally zoomed out, because you can see where that clip is going to end. And then I'm just going to click on it and then find those two arrows, and I'm going to crop that to the end of my video. And then just drag it back a little bit more. There it is. It's in line now. So this allows me to see everything in one spot because I'm zoomed out so much. I can see I have my two audio tracks listed here. Now what I want to do is just take a quick play here and see how that sounds as it transitions from one song to the next. All right, there we go. So it sounds pretty good. But what I want to do is zoom in a little bit. And there's some options here that allows you to fade the music in and fade it out. And it takes some fine motor skills, but I'm going to zoom in so we can get a better look at this. So again, I'm just going to zoom in here. We can see a little bit better. Now you'll notice on each audio track there's a blue line listed at the top, and that blue line allows you to adjust the volume of your audio. So what I want to do is have it fade out with this first track here. So I'm just going to click here. So right about here I want it to start to get softer. So I'm just going to click, and I'm going to drag this down so it looks about like that. Now I don't want it to start fading from the very beginning. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to click right about here. I'm going to drag that up to the top. And then I'm going to just move this little pointer here. Now if you make a mistake, you can always delete this. So it's like, you know what, I really should have had that over here a little more. So what I'm just going to do is just delete that, and I'm going to drag again from right about here to the end. And so there we have a fade out. It's going to start about here. It's going to fade out till the very end of the track. And with this next track, I want that one to fade in. So I'm going to go through a similar process here. This just takes a little bit of practice and sort of fine motor skills. So I'm going to click here. And I'm just going to drag down. So it's going to start to fade in. And I really don't want that to fade the whole way. So I'm going to, right about here, I want it to sort of be full audio. So I'm going to click and drag that up to right about there. So there I've done some fade out and then a fade in with my audio track. And so now let's take a quick little listen here of how that's going to sound. Not bad for an amateur, I guess. You have an opportunity to try to increase your audio levels if you choose to do so. We'll give you an opportunity here to give this a try. Insert a couple of audio clips, try adjusting the sound a little bit, and see how it works for you. Good luck.